Hi, my name is Karen, and in this video, let's talk about how the spin bike and spin classes can help you not only improve your fitness, but can be translated into improving your road cycling. So let's say you've been a cyclist and you thought, well, maybe how can the spin class help me improve my road cycling? The classes, we've got a following format. So we were incorporating strength drills, maybe hill climbs, sprint climbs. So how can you use those type of drills on the spin bike and how it can be translated to your road bike? And when the weather turns or you're not feeling like going out on your bike, and how the spin bike and those classes to follow just keeps you on track, and in the off season, and even again when maybe the weather isn't conducive to going for a long bike ride, and how the spin classes and following a class format can help you improve on your road bike, and can help you prepare for the hills and different terrain and those sort of things. The spin bike can be really helpful to again not only improve your overall cardiovascular fitness, but strength and speed on the spin bike, on the road bike, so that you can see it translate onto that, so your fitness level is improved overall, and then it can help you enjoy your road cycling a little bit more. And again, it's not one or the other, and how they can work together to improve your overall fitness and your enjoyment of your road cycling. And I think that's really important to make sure that you're seeing that they can actually work together. And so let's get started on a cardio-focused spin video class that will focus mostly on cardio to build that stamina up for your road bike. Hi, my name is Karen, and this spin class is all about cardio, getting your heart rate elevated. So let's get started with our warm-up. We're gonna start with a nice easy tension, and I'm gonna guide you through it. So you're on your spin bike. We're gonna start with a nice easy ride. We're gonna build up our tension. And what I'm gonna guide you through on this, so you've got your own bike that you have. It's all about feel. So we're gonna go light, medium, heavy, and heaviest today. So if you are looking at your tension level, we just wanna bring that up a little bit. So we're gonna nice, easy pace. Relax your shoulders. We're gonna make sure that if at any time you're holding tension, you're just gonna let go of those handlebars. Focus on a nice, good breath, and let's get warmed up here. First few minutes, we'll get our heart rate elevated, get our legs nice and warmed up. All right. So from here, let's take that tension up. So if that was light, let's go up to our medium. That's a couple increase effort levels. Let's go. All right. No tension in that upper body. Nice light grip, soft elbows, shoulders away from your ears. Let's go. And breathe. All right. So that might be an 80 to 90 on the RPM. So we went light, medium, and now let's take that tension up just a little more. Let's go. Still in that 80 to 90 on the RPM. Relax the shoulders. All right, this is our warm-up, right? Breathe. On our next increase, I'd like you to take it out of the seat. So this is our light jog. Light jog out of the seat. Soft knees, push. Again, nice light grip on the handlebars. Soft knees. Let's take that tension up again. So out of the seat. So this is our light jog. We're gonna go into a little bit of a climb. Breathe. Again, light grip on the handlebars. Breathe it out. Now I want you to take it into your heavy out of the seat. What is that tension for you today? Push, pull, push, pull. Push and pull. Breathe it out. Soft knees. All right, here we go. A nice light climb. In 5, we're gonna take it to the seat and do it all over again. 3, 2, 1. Back to that light in the seat. All right. Remember, this is your workout today, so for our effort levels, light, medium, heavy, and heaviest. My light to medium is around the effort level 7. So I like to go around there, and everything goes up from that. All right, find that tension, increase again. Let's try to keep that pace. Push, pull. Push, pull. A good warm up is in around that maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, still in the seat, let's find that heavy. For today, what is that heavy? What does that feel like for you? So if you're on a road bike, right? Heading up a hill, maybe you can ride it here. You know, when you get to that point where you feel like you need to stand, we're gonna go there now. Increase that tension a little bit more. Out of the seat. Soft knees, light grip. Keeping your core tight. We're nice and centered on the bike here. We're gonna take it up to our heavy to heaviest standing. Find your own pace, but when we're climbing here, it should feel like a good increase. Steady, steady. Push, pull. Stay here for 10 seconds. 5 seconds. We're gonna take it to the seat with our light. If you need a sip of water, you can in 3, 2, 1 to the seat. All right, easy tension, grab a sip of water. All right, so we have a feel for our light, medium, and heavy to heaviest. All right, so our first drill. Okay, we're gonna keep it steady here. We're gonna go from our medium to our heavy to heaviest as an interval. Let's begin. So if you're light, all right, take it up. Okay, so if this is our medium, not too light. When we do our heavy, I'm gonna let you choose either in the seat or out of the seat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Can you take it? Heavy, maybe you're in the seat. Maybe you're out of the seat on that heavy. First drill, I'm gonna stay in my seat. Push and pull. Solid. And breathe. Work those legs, push, pull. 10 seconds. Then we're back to our light. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back to that medium. Remember, not super light, just enough. Take it back to our easy ride. All right, easy ride. We're gonna take it up to that heavy to heaviest. Remember, you can be in or out of the seat. This next time, I'm gonna go out of my seat. I think I can take that tension up a little more. Let's see if you can join me with that. 5 seconds. 3, 2, heavy to heaviest. Now, push, pull. All right, what's your max tension here? Like you're doing a nice solid climb. That's how we go here. When I'm out for a bike ride, when I'm looking forward to those hills, I know that I'm gonna be standing. Push it out here, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go medium tension. Bring it down. We're gonna do this one more time on this drill. So not super light, enough tension. You've got good control. All right, from here, our last time on that climb, heavy to heaviest, in or out of the seat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, in or out. What's that heavy to heaviest tension? It's that cardio, it's that stamina, that is muscle pumping, heart rate elevated. Let's go. Push and pull. Those legs are working hard. We've got 10 seconds, then we have a nice, easy ride, a break coming up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, come on back. All right, you can sit back, grab a sip of water here, bring those shoulders back, take a breather. All right, so hopefully that feels good. Okay, and now our next drill. Okay, this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna do our 3 increases. After the third one, we're gonna lower the tension and sprint it out. So build, 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 and then sprint. So more of a rolling type of hill. Okay, so let's try to keep our pace. So let's take it up to that medium. Let's start there. All right. In this drill, we got a little bit of that gradual climb with a sprint. Let's go from here, take it up. This is our first increase of 3. So that, enough of an increase each time. Build, build, build. There's 1. All right, steady pace. Let's go 2. Remember, there's 3 increases. Let's try to keep that pace. Working tension. Can we go 1 more increase? Seated or standing? Push. Rolling hill, so climb, climb. We're gonna get ready for a sprint. 5 seconds. So we're gonna adjust our tension. We're gonna pick up our pace. 3, 2, bring it down as fast as you can. Make sure there's enough tension. You've got good control. Push, pull, push, pull. Let's go. Fast as you can. 10 seconds, and then we start again on that climb. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, slow it down. Increase that tension. Back to that rolling hill. All right, first of 3 increases. Breathe. Let's go right away into our 2. Can you make that enough of an increase? You feel that change. Push, pull. All right. Remember, in or out of the seat on our third of 3. Push, pull. Feel that climb. So feel free to stand if you need. Just make sure that tension matches. Push and pull, let's go. Push. 10 more seconds. We're adding that sprint. Breathe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop that tension just enough. About that medium tension, as fast as you can. Push. Sprint it out, sprint it out. All right, we're gonna do that one more time on this drill. Fast as you can, keep that pace. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Increase, slow it down. Last time on this drill. That's that medium up to heavy. 3 increases, that's 1. Last of these drills. Last of this drill. Let's go 2. Take that increase again. Keep that steady. Push, pull, push, pull. Third of our 3, let's go up again. In or out of the seat. Let's climb it. And be honest with yourself. Is that your heavy to heaviest tension? What does it feel like to climb up a hill? 10 seconds, let's go. Push, pull. This is real riding, right? Up those hills, it should be effort, 5 seconds. Get ready for that sprint. 3, 2, drop it. Pick up that pace, let's go. Last of this drill of our climb and sprint. Keep it going, keep it going. 10 seconds, fast as you can. Work it, work it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, easy ride. Feel free to grab a sip of water here. Open it up. All right. Excellent. Okay. We move on. Okay. Now, for this cardio here, find yourself at that medium tension again. Find that medium tension. You can let go of the handlebars here. Let's take a breather. Start to build that intensity up. Okay. So good. All right. In this drill, we're gonna go from a climb in the seat. We're gonna go from an increase climb out of the seat, and then we're sprinting down again, okay? Combining that climb. This is an extra climb. Let's find that heavy in the seat now. Seated climb, standing climb, and then we're gonna sprint it out again. All right, steady. When you're out of the seat, we never lock the knees, we never lock the elbows. Make the legs work here. Keep it going. In 10 seconds, we're out of the seat. We're gonna push it out, 5 seconds. All right. Now, what's your heavy to heaviest? Let's go. Out of the seat, everybody. Push. Okay. Our 2 climbs. When we're out of the seat, we can probably take that intensity up pretty well to the max. What do you think? Steady, steady. Not too worried about your pace here, just as long as you're not going super slow, we keep it steady, 10 seconds. We get to the seat in 5. We're gonna add that sprint again. 5, 4, 3, 2, enough tension, speed, go, 30 seconds. That sprint again, where we work on speed. Easy ride down. We're not just gonna go easy ride though, we keep that speed. 10 seconds, we're gonna climb it again. We start in the seat. I want you to find your heavy, even heaviest. Ready? And now. Heavy to heaviest. What's that feel like today? Push, pull. All right. Are you having fun now? Is your heart rate, has it been elevated? Get ready for that climb out of the seat. Can you even go heavier? 3, 2. Can you find the maximum tension on this bike today? Is that where you're gonna go? Keep those feet moving, soft knees. Light grip, those elbows are still soft, right? Let the legs do the work here. Keep it going. We're gonna get ready for that sprint. 10 seconds, go. Solid climb, steady. Heavy to heaviest tension. In 5, we're sprinting. In the seat, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, go. That's as fast as you can with enough tension. All right, so you're not just bouncing out of your seat, right? Good control. Push, push, 15 seconds, go. One more time. Seated climb, standing climb, sprint it down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, can you get to that heavy again in the seat? Last time on this drill. Heavy, heavy. All right, steady, steady. Now, only you know what that heavy to heaviest is today. Let's make sure that tension matches your goal. We're gonna get ready for standing. We should feel a big increase of tension. 5 seconds. 3, 2, out of the seat. Push and pull. All right. Heavy, heavy, steady climb. Let's go. We're gonna get ready for that sprint again. That'll be the last of this drill coming up in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. We shall sprint it. 3, 2, fast as you can, 30 seconds. As always, with enough tension. You've got good control here. Sprint it out. Let's go. 10 second sprint. Then an easy ride. We're gonna do one more drill. Speed it, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, easy ride. Sit back, grab some water. Okay, so good. Okay, now we're gonna change things up a little bit here. Okay, our final drill before our cool down. Okay, we're gonna go right into our standing climb. If you prefer to be seated climb, that's good, that's fine. But we're gonna pick up our pace, even with some tension. This is about a working sprint, okay? So in the seat or standing, if you can feel like you can go from a heavy tension out of the seat and then sprint it, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so in the seat or out of the seat, let's go heavy. I'm gonna start in the seat. Heavy tension. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this drill. We're gonna keep our tension in that heavy to heaviest, and we're gonna sprint it as fast as we can with that effort staying the same. All right, so let's be honest here. Let's find that heavy to heaviest. 5 seconds, I want you to sprint it with this tension effort. This effort level, 3, 2, 1, as fast as you can. This is good cardio. This is a working sprint. Building that stamina, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's take an easy ride. Sit back. 2 more times of that. Seated or standing climb and into a sprinting pace with that same effort level. Get ready to build it up. All right. From our easy ride to our heavy to heaviest, that should be a big increase in or out of the seat. I'm gonna take this out of the seat this time. That's a heavy climb. Now, for the sprint, you can try it standing if you prefer that interest, that climb with a good resistance. That's what we are looking for. 5 seconds. If you're interested here, try it standing. 3, 2, 1. Can you sprint it? That's a little extra speed. Breathe. Even if it's just a little bit faster, 5 seconds. 3, 2, easy ride. One more time. One more time, and then we're gonna get into our recovery. So let's work it here. So this is our easy ride. Heavy in or out of the seat. I'll let you choose. Get ready in 5, 3, 2. Are you in your heavy to heaviest? That's what we're looking for. Push, pull. Heart rate should be elevated, yeah? A good sweat going on. Okay. Our last working sprint, that's keeping some tension. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, as quick as you can. Go. Keep a heavy tension. Sprint, sprint, sprint. After this, we're gonna go into our recovery, so let's work hard. 15 seconds, go. Work to the end here. Breathe. 10 seconds. Working sprint. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy ride. A little recovery. Enough tension. You can let go of the handlebars. Easy ride. A little recovery. And we'll finish with a little stretch. So let's bring our heart rate down. Make sure there's enough tension. Keep those legs moving. All right. We're gonna shake out those arms, those hands. Feet are still moving, maybe in that working medium or so tension. Take both hands up, big reach. Hands behind your ears. Feet are still moving. Shake it out. Take a nice deep breath up again. Hands behind your ears. Feet are still moving, slowing down just a little. Shake out your arms. Feet still moving. Take one hand behind, let's rotate. Breathe, opening up through the chest. Breathe. Slowing down our feet. Other way around. Hand behind, open, and lift the chest. Come back to the center. Hands in the back, in the small of your back. Open it up. Still moving. Tilt your head one way. Back to the other side. Excellent. We're gonna slow our feet down if you are ready. You can even put the brake on, increase that tension, slow it right down. Let's do a calf stretch. We're out of the seat. We're gonna press one heel down. Lean it forward, a slight bend in the knee. Press that heel down, lean forward. That's a good calf stretch. And then we'll switch sides. Press that heel down. Focus on some nice deep breaths. Heart rate should have been quite elevated in that class. Good cardio in those drills. Let's step off the bike. And we're gonna get into a hip flexor stretch. So let's go ahead and step the leg that's closest, step it back. A nice good hip flexor stretch. And let's take the same arm as your front leg. We're gonna turn the pinky to the back. You can keep your hips facing the front and let's spiral back. And again, focus on the breath, come back in. Stand, we'll do our quadricep stretch on this leg. So again, you can find your balance here. Hold on to the bike if needed. If not, you can let go. And we'll do our glute stretch. So take that same leg. You can use the support of the bike. Let's sink into it. A little stretch here. We're gonna do the hip flexor. So if you wanna stay on the same side, you can stay here, just take the other leg back. If you don't need to hold on, that's fine. Or if you wanna switch to the other side of the bike, same arm as your front leg. And then we're gonna spiral open. Come on back in. And the quadricep stretch on this leg. Some nice deep breaths. Excellent. And we'll go into that glute stretch here. Cross it over and sink into it. You should feel the heart rate coming down nicely now. We're gonna do a hamstring scoop, which is a nice, gentle movement. Keep your chest lifted. Bring that one leg forward, heel down. We're gonna scoop it. So hamstring stretch up, and we're gonna open. We're gonna add that rotation here. Go ahead and switch sides. Press the heel down, a slight bend in the knee. Keep that chest lifted, up. Open and add that rotation. And just make sure you have space for this. We'll do a step and rotation. A little bit of release. And one big reach up, deep breath in. Exhale and swing your arms by your sides. One more time, lift, big reach. Exhale. And of course, anything else that you might need to stretch. And hopefully that felt like a good heart pumping spin class for you today. Thanks for joining.